Hey, I'm Steve West from entrepreneurnut.com. In this video, I'm going to show you how to create an ebook with ChatGPT and also 2 other free software tools to make your ebooks look really nice. Now, this will make you a good ebook, but there is actually a much better and faster way of doing it. So if you want to know my #1 recommended AI tool for creating really high quality, much more professional looking ebooks super fast, then be sure to check out the first link in the description below this video. So be sure to check out that link and let's get straight into the video. Okay, so first things first, if you don't yet have an account with ChatGPT or OpenAI, you need to head over to this site, which is openai.com, and click this button in the top right corner, which says sign up. You then need to create your account here. You enter your email address, click the continue button. Next page, you're going to have to enter your name and your phone number. You'll need to verify your phone number and you'll also need to verify your email. Click the verification link and that's it, you're set up. So it's free at the moment, so you don't have to pay. And then once you're signed up, you can access ChatGPT via this link that I'm putting on the screen right now. And then when you come into ChatGPT, this is what the dashboard looks like. And down here at the bottom is where we can enter the prompts to then get ChatGPT to do things for us. Now, when it comes to using ChatGPT to create an ebook for you, you can use that ebook in lots of different ways. You can either get it to create an ebook that you would then sell on your website or via a landing page. You can get it to create free ebooks that you would give away as a lead magnet to encourage someone to sign up to your mailing list, or you could also create various types of ebooks that you might want to sell on places like Amazon, and that could be a how-to book or a children's story or a novel even. ChatGPT is actually really good at creative writing, so you'd be really surprised at what it can actually come up with. So if you don't already have an idea for your ebook, then you can ask ChatGPT for the first step to come up with ideas for your ebook for us. So I'm going to now, as this example, create an ebook on digital marketing, something in digital marketing. Now it's good to always, if you're creating an ebook to sell, let's say a how-to guide or something like that, or even as a free lead magnet, it's actually better to write a very concise ebook that solves like one particular problem rather than like a massive generic type of book. So I'm going to ask ChatGPT to come up with some topic ideas around digital marketing now. Okay, so this is the prompt I used. Give me 10 ideas for a digital marketing ebook, and these are the topics that ChatGPT came up with. Now, I quite like #4 here, email marketing, tips and tricks for effective campaigns. So what we can now do is ask ChatGPT to write us an outline for that book. Okay, so this is the prompt that I asked ChatGPT for the outline. Write me an outline for an ebook on #4 above, because ChatGPT remembers what has previously been talked about in the chat so far. And now here is our outline, which is great. So far looking good. It's important to know that ChatGPT at the moment has around about 500 word limit per question that you ask it. So it's not going to be able to write a whole ebook just in one go. It can only write up to 500 words. So what we need to do now is take this outline. So from here, I'm going to copy this and I'm going to paste it into a document. Now you'll notice, of course, this formatting looks terrible. It's got this black background. So you can just highlight this. So I'm in Google Docs at the moment, but you can do this with Microsoft Word or pretty much any other editor. But in Google Docs, go to Format and then go Clear Formatting, and it'll just remove all that for you. So that's much neater. And I'm also going to space this out a little bit to make it just easier to work with. So I'm going to select here. I'm just going to select double spacing for now, just to lay it out like that to make it easier for me. Okay, so now we have this outline. We can see that ChatGPT has created various chapters for us and then different things that should be talked about within that chapter. So this is great. And we can always also, if you wanted a longer ebook than this, I mean, so far ChatGPT has come up with an intro, 5 chapters and a conclusion. But if you wanted 10 or 20 chapters, you just come back to ChatGPT and ask it to write more chapters for you, and it will do just that. But for the sake of this demo, just so it doesn't go on too long, I'm just going to work with what we've got. So now we've pasted our outline into our document. The next thing we want to do is to get ChatGPT to start to write out all the different sections of this ebook for us. So I'm going to take this first section here, come back to ChatGPT, and then ask it to write that section for me. So my prompt here was write about the importance of email marketing, and now this is what ChatGPT has given us. Now, as you'll notice, ChatGPT has listed their points in 5 steps, 5 numbered points, and if you're happy with that, that's great. You can just copy and paste it into your ebook. But if you didn't want the numbers, you could ask ChatGPT to just rewrite this without numbered points, which is what I'm going to do now. Okay, so here is my prompt for ChatGPT. I asked, rewrite this without using a numbered list. And there we go. ChatGPT has rewritten this just in paragraphs without a numbered list. So I'm going to copy this and take it back to my document. And then I'm just going to delete this and paste in the answer here. Clear the formatting, and that's great. You can just obviously space it out. I'd do this after myself. What I'd do is I'd gather the whole article and then go through and space it out and format it in a much more easily readable way. And then we'd just take the next point, come back to ChatGPT and do exactly the same thing. And there we go. ChatGPT has now written this next section for us. And again, it's using numbered points, but I'm going to keep that this time. Something to bear in mind that what ChatGPT does quite often is it will do a little summary at the end of this section of each section. It doesn't do it all the time, but quite often it does. And if you're writing, an extensive article that's going to be more than 1,000, 2,000 words, or an ebook or something like that, you don't want lots of summary sections throughout the whole content. It doesn't make sense. So just bear that in mind. I'm going to copy just up to here, take this and then bring it back to my document and then paste it in here. And again, then clear the formatting. Okay, and there we go. And then you just continue to do this until you've got your whole ebook written out for you. Of course, I'm not going to do the whole thing because this video will just take forever. And this is a demo for you. But a couple of things I want to also tell you about is, so ChatGPT will come up with really good content and quite often really accurate. Anything that's based on a factual statement, just double check. If you don't know the content you're actually writing very well, I mean, if you do, you'll know straight away if it's accurate or not. But otherwise, if you're not sure, always just take that bit of information and ask Google, or just do a bit of research to make sure you're getting the right information. And the second thing is, so ChatGPT is just going to write this out in quite, just a standard bland tone, really, like quite a factual tone, which is fine. You'll get good content, but if you want to make it more enjoyable, ChatGPT can actually, you can ask it to write in with personality and with character to make your article or your ebook much more interesting. So for example, if we haven't done the introduction yet, so let's ask ChatGPT to write the introduction to this ebook in a witty tone. Okay, so there we go. I asked ChatGPT to write a witty introduction for this ebook, and this is what it's come up with. So just much more conversational and written in a much nicer way, rather than having a dry, bland ebook that's got good information, but it's just a bit boring to read. So that'll just make it a bit more interesting. So what I'm doing here is I'm changing each of these points and these subsections, these categories, to subheadings. So as we've seen here, and then I'm pasting the content in. So I'm laying it out with subheadings. So here I'm just going to remove this bullet and then change it to an H2 and then paste in my next bit of content. Now let's say you want more content written about each point here. So ChatGPT has written a couple of sentences or a paragraph about each point. Just come back here to ChatGPT and then just take this part here, copy this and ask ChatGPT, write more about brand awareness, and paste that in. And there we go. ChatGPT has written a good amount of extra content on this brand awareness. Again, I'm not going to copy this overall bit because it's more like a summary of what it's just written. So we don't want that. I'm going to come back in here and then paste that into my document. And clear formatting, and there we go. Okay, now for this section, what I've done is I've removed the numbers 1 to 5 and I've just bolded the sections. Now this is the extra bit that ChatGPT has just written for us about the building the brand awareness, and now I'll do the same thing for the next part and so on. So I'm not going to do all that because it's just going to waste your time and mine, but I'm now going to show you the next stage of, so once we've got we've got completed content, how are we then actually going to put that into a presentable format, with a nice cover. So that's what I'm going to show you now to do for free. Now to create the ebook cover for free, you need to come to this website called Canva. Now Canva is awesome. I've got a pro account with Canva because it's awesome and I use it a lot for a lot of things, but you can absolutely do this on the free account with Canva. So I've put the link in the description below if you want to sign up for a free account. Now to find the ebook section, just search in the search bar for ebooks, and then down here you can come to templates. So as we're working on an ebook for email marketing, that's what I'm going to search for. Now I'm just going to go with this one for now, but you can spend your time searching for a really nice ebook cover when you come to do this yourself. But for now, just for speed, come back here and I'll take my title, which was this one, and in my design I'm going going to paste it in here, change the size. Okay, it looks a bit better. Or actually, if I cut this here, place this here. So I change the title slightly. Tips and tricks for effective campaigns. And then I'd put my name here. And I could even put in other elements or even photos actually. So I can even pull in images here, and I can sort of resize this and place it around. This makes it a bit more clear about what the book's about. Okay, and let's say we're happy with our design, so there's comes this button here, share it, download, and instead it's a PNG, which is a good file format for an ebook. I'm going to download that, and there we have a nice cover for our ebook. So now another thing you can do for free is to go to this platform here, this website here called Smart Mockups, and you can make a mock-up of your ebook cover. So let me show you what I mean. Now, once you've signed up for a free account with Smart Mockups, now in print and then books. So under this section, you can literally stick your ebook cover on any of these designs you want. So if I just scroll down and find one that I like. So if you notice here, it says Pro next to this one. So that's if you've got a paid account with Smart Mockups. You can only use this design with a paid subscription. But look, there's loads and loads that don't say Pro. So these are all free that you can use. Now if you keep going down, there's loads and loads more pages of different designs. I'm going to choose this one, and I'm going to go upload from I could upload it directly from Canva actually, but I'm going to upload it from my desktop, so that's where I've just saved it to. And there we go. So now that's our ebook cover on a nice little design there. So that's going to look great on a landing page or on your website, or when you upload it to anywhere else that you want to sell this book, or offer it as a free lead magnet even. And now there's another design that you can create for your ebook on Smart Mockups, since our ebook is a digital product. So we can go to technology and go to, say, smartphones, for example. So I'm just going to leave that. Some people might want to read the ebook on the smartphone, so you can actually make a design that looks like this, for example, or this. Now that's the Pro one. So let's go for this one's a free one. So again, I can upload my image here and make my design show on a phone as well. That will illustrate to your audience that it's actually an ebook that they can read on their phone. And here's another design showing it to you on an iPad. Now I want to introduce you to a much better, faster, easier way to create really high, even higher quality and more professional looking ebooks than using ChatGPT plus Canva. And that's with this AI tool called Designer. So with Designer, there's loads of things you can do with this and lots of different ways how you can create an ebook. For example, you can transform a blog post into an ebook. You can use Designer to transcribe a podcast into an ebook, and it can even transcribe a YouTube video or any other video into an ebook. And as it transcribes all the spoken content, lays it all out in your ebook for you from a video, it will also pull pictures and still images from your video and place them all nicely laid out for you within your ebook. And then you can just edit them, move them around, edit the content, add content as you wish. Now Designer also has over 100 plus designs in all different niches for front covers and professional looking covers, as well as internal layouts within the book as well. And not only can you create ebooks with Designer, but you can also create flip books as well. And the video transcription, not only can you use that to create ebooks, but you can also use that to create blog posts as well. Now, as you'd probably imagine, Designer is not free. It starts, if you come to their website and look at the pricing page, it starts at $29 a month. However, I have a special link that will give you a lifetime access to the standard plan for $27. So if you want to use that, then you can access that link in the description below this video if you feel this tool is right for you. Now, I believe there is an upsell afterwards to offer you a lifetime deal on one of the higher prices if that's right for you, but you choose what's right for you. Now, if you do use my link, thank you very much. I would receive a referral commission from Designer as a thank you, but that's at no extra cost to you. Now, to give you a quick demo of Designer, this is inside my Designer account. So a couple of other things to point out. Designer also has its own AI writing tool built in with it to write the content for you, and it's called Word Genie. So you can also use Word Genie to write your content. It's not going to write the whole ebook for you. It's going to write the first paragraph of each chapter, which is a start. Then you can then continue to finish off the ebook with either ChatGPT or a writing tool like Jasper AI, for example. But another huge benefit of using Designer is that once you've created your ebook, with a couple of clicks of your mouse, you can also transform your ebook into an audiobook as well. So you can then offer that as an upsell to your ebook, which is a fantastic way to increase your revenue from your book. And down here, there's various ways how we can start off our ebook, for example, importing it from a blog post, from a Word doc, Google Doc, and so forth, from a YouTube video. Now, as we've already written our ebook with ChatGPT earlier in Google Docs, I can click this button here to import that content from Google Docs. So I'll then come back over to my document, click File, click Share with others, and grab the link. So copy this link here and then come back to Designer and paste in this link and click Fetch. And if you want, you can add tags to this project to help you find it easier in your account. And then now we can choose a cover design. So if we choose List Search for Marketing, since that's what our book is about, and see if there's any design that jumps out that we like to start with. And I'm just going to go with this one for now. So I'll click Use, and that's going to pull in that design for our ebook. And now here is our ebook. There's the cover. Again, we can change this cover again, or you can even import a cover from external. If you had a cover in Canva, for example, or you'd paid a designer to create a cover for you, anything like that, you can also import your covers from outside of Designer as well. And then here we have all the drag and drop elements we can place into our ebook. As we scroll down, so Designer has laid this ebook out for us internally in this style, and you can also change the style if you wish. And here in the sidebar we have lots of different elements we can use to drag into our content. We can also embed videos within our ebook, as well as more images and lots of different text styles, different artworks. Change your layout if you want to change the layout of the internal side of your book. And lots of different, again here is where you can change the templates. Now I'm going to leave the video here because it's going to start to get too long otherwise, but if you wanted to see a full demo of Designer in action, then head over to my channel and very soon there'll be coming a full demo of Designer in action. Now, if you want to know how to make money with ChatGPT, then this is the next video that you want to watch. In this video, I'll show you 3 easy ways to use ChatGPT to make money. The first way is ChatGPT as a freelancer. Second way is using ChatGPT and YouTube. And the third way is selling ClickBank and affiliate products with ChatGPT. Enjoy.